morning and welcome back to this episode of CTV Extra.
We're coming to you from Nova Southeastern University, recognized by the Wall Street Journal as one of America's best colleges in 2025.
On this special edition of CTV Extra, we'll be starting your morning by showcasing the powers of second chances.
Today is Sunday, February 23rd, and here are today's headlines.
One man who's made it his mission to restore classic hot rods.
The power of collaboration between humans and their animal friends.
How a local park has transitioned from recycling to recreation.
And more.
So stay tuned because CTV Extra starts now.
Here in South Florida, second chances come with endless possibilities, especially when it comes to giving vintage cars a whole new life.
Here's David Menezes with a closer look at these amazing transformations.
Every car has a story. In our Detail Superstore's monthly car show, enthusiasts bring them back to life, restoring classics, importing rarities, and keeping their legacy on the road. For some, it's about reviving a dream. For others, it's about passing that dream down onto their children.
These trucks live their first life in Japan. They cannot be imported to the United States till they're 25 years old. There's a U.S. automobile import law. So they get their second chance, their second life in other countries, make America. And me and my son get to bond over it. We go together to car shows and hang out. He's 21 now, he's an adult. So I really enjoy the time with him.
Every car deserves a second chance, and hot rods are the perfect example of what happens when passion meets craftsmanship.
It's got the original paint on it, even after sitting in a salvage yard for over 50 years. So I put it back on the road with a new drivetrain, new suspension, but I kept the outside looking just the way I found it.
These cars aren't just restored, they're reimagined. With custom builds, powerful engines, and bold designs, hot rods take a piece of history and turn it into something entirely new, built to stand out on the roads.
Ford pickup truck that's been radically chopped and channeled and shortened, and it's got a 1953 Mercury flathead engine, a 1939 Ford 3-speed transmission, and a 1936 Ford rear end.
From imported cars to handmade vehicles, South Florida's Vibrant Car Scene gives everybody an opportunity to express themselves through their vehicles, turning old beaters into beauties. For CTV Extra, this has been David Menezes.
Across the world, animals and humans form unexpected bonds, offering each other second chances.
From rescued pets healing their owners to wildlife conservation efforts restoring balance, these connections prove that hope can be a two-way street.
Julie and Correa got to check out how one stand is uncovering the powerful ways animals and humans give each other new beginnings.
Here at the Orange Blossom Festival, many people come here to enjoy the food, music, and much more. But two particular booths aim to give people and animals another chance in life.
Bit by Bit is a medical therapeutic riding center, and the program provides therapies, physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech for special needs individuals, using the horse as an aid to provide the therapies.
While one tent is helping humans with animal therapy, one other booth wants to help some furry friends get a second family.
So we find them loving homes. I personally have one that I'm their third home and another one I'm their second home. So when the owners can't take care of them anymore or they're being abused or neglected, we take them in and then we find a loving home for them to spend the rest of their life. And it feels amazing because these dogs just want to be loved. They're the sweetest animals ever, best personalities, and finding a home that's great for them is just, it brings so much more to that family and more to the dog.
Whether through rescue, rehabilitation, or a simple act of kindness, animals and people of all kinds are given their second chances and a renewed sense of hope. For CTV Extra, this has been Julian Correa.
Now let's turn to Alexis Rivas for an update on the weather.
Thanks guys. Much like a second chance, this week's weather offers us a fresh start, bringing new opportunities to enjoy the day. Let's see how skies are shaping up. Today, Sunday, skies are clouded with a humid 70 degrees, a perfect opportunity for outdoor activities. Highs will hit a stunning 76, and tonight the lows will cool off to a nice 64. Looking ahead to Monday, the forecast is looking bright with highs around 73 and lows dipping to a chilly 65. But be aware there's an 88% chance of rain, so a shower is very possible. Make sure to bring an umbrella. And finally, Tuesday, we'll once again experience a range of cold weather. We'll see clear skies and temperatures reaching a steaming 77 with a crisp low of 62. So get ready to take in this chilly stretch of beautiful weather that's perfect for enjoying the outdoors as spring begins to take over. That's all for weather. Now back to you guys.
Thank you, Alexis. The past may be surprising, but when it comes to new beginnings, some things are a guarantee, like turning something forgotten into something remarkable.
That's right, Julia. Vista View Park is a perfect example of how a second chance can completely transform a space for the community to enjoy.
Devon Height House has the story.
When people hear the word second chances, they often think about redemption or an opportunity to not make the same mistake again. But second chances aren't only for people, they can be for places too. Vista View Park, which was once a waste dump, an eyesore for the community, has now transformed into a beautiful park where families gather, kids play, and nature thrives.
I mean, in any of these cities where there's so much construction and so few kind of general green areas and stuff, I think that any kind of big expanse of land like this where you can participate in any of activities that you like is always great, right? You get a lot of people coming together to do different things, right? So here at the airfield, we get together to fly airplanes, but over there's people that do, exercising also downstairs. You'll see in the background we have all the playgrounds for the kids. They come and play in the playgrounds, and then you'll have sports teams like football or soccer teams practicing in the fields around. There's some basketball courts. So any place where people can get out of their houses, get away from behind their screens, right?
It's a powerful reminder that with vision and effort, even the most unlikely things can get a fresh start.
As this former waste dump gets a second chance as a thriving community park, it's safe to say that it's a model for how neglected spaces can be transformed into something beneficial for both people and the environment. For CTV Extra, this has been Devon Height House.
From breathing new life into classic cars to turning a former landfill into a thriving park, South Florida is full of opportunities to embrace second chances.
Thanks for watching CTV Extra. Have a great rest of your day.